Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm sharing some gingerbread DIYs. So some of these are from this year, some of these are from last year, but I wanted to compile them so you guys are able to have a ton of gingerbread inspiration while I work on my next gingerbread video. Also, make sure that you keep watching because I am going to have a giveaway in this video, so let's get into it. This one has been my favorite so far this year. I grabbed this glass mug from Dollar Tree and I'm using this color khaki to paint the inside of the mug. Did need a couple coats, but no big deal. It is only a 50-cent paint, or maybe 53-cent paint now. Maybe it's even less. Anyways, I used some caulk and this like piping bag from Dollar Tree along with a styrofoam ball. I grabbed those at Hobby Lobby, but they do have them at dollar stores if you chose to pick them up there. Glued it to a piece of cardboard, and this is going to be my little whipped cream topper for the mug. And I just went around it. I glued that piping bag attachment to the caulk. It was just way easier. Once that's finished, I am using some fabric paint to use it as some faux hot chocolate. Faux sprinkles, these are from Amazon. I just sprinkled them over the top. And then I had some really cute ornaments that were from Hobby Lobby. I grabbed these last year, but they have them this year as well. I decided to go ahead and cut the gingerbread man right in half because it wasn't going to show the entire thing anyways, and it was a lot easier to put in that caulk. I just used a straw and a napkin to make this little candy cane straw. Put this topper right on top of this gingerbread latte because we're going to just add this quick little vinyl piece. A quick little embellishment. I got this ornament from Hobby Lobby, and there you have it. Just a really simple and cute DIY, a little faux gingerbread latte for you. This one, I just grabbed a jar. This also had a lid on it from Dollar Tree, and I just went ahead and painted it red. It's actually the color Crimson by Waverly Chalk Paint. I'm also using this little gingerbread stake. It was from Hobby Lobby this year, and just glued it right on, and that is it for this one. You could take the lid off, add some candies. You could add whatever you chose to on this. I ended up adding some faux marshmallows and cake pops on mine. This machine, Go To Craft sent me their auto full print tumbler press machine. It's so easy to use. Flip it on the back side. It has 4 memory modes for 11 to 30 ounce sublimation tumblers and mugs, and it's advanced heat press with fast and even heating. It also has a automatic rotation. Everything is just automatic on this. So once I press that stainless steel tumbler on the top, my press was ready to go. I use sublimation paper. I use these sublimation tumblers I found on Amazon, and this machine did come with gloves and heat transfer tape as well. And I will link this machine for you guys if you want to check it out. I'm obsessed with making tumblers now. I think I've made 10 or 12 of them. Yes, I have messed up on them by like cutting, things like that. It wasn't even the machine's fault. It was user error for sure when it even just came to taping. So I taped these down really well, and I'm peeling this off while the tumbler is still really warm, but I can't wait to see what it looks like, and it looks amazing. So the sublimation paper always looks lighter than what is actually going to go on. I decided to do 2 gingerbread ones as well, so it kind of, works with the theme here. But I do want to give away one of these tumblers. I thought that gingerbread on the right-hand side was absolutely adorable. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is let me know what your favorite Christmas cookie is, and you can win this gingerbread tumbler. But if you guys want to check out this tumbler press machine for yourself, I will leave a link for it in the description box below for you guys, so you guys can make some tumblers too. All right, so on to this next one. It is just another Dollar Tree jar. I'm just using my Cricut for this one. I loved this little saying, the fresh baked daily gingerbread and all the cute things at the bottom. It is such an easy way to put together and make a little glass jar, something so cute for only $1.25. I am just painting the top of this jar as well. This needed about 3 coats because I'm just using some quick acrylic paint, but I think this is adorable. I end up taking the lid off and kind of sticking some things inside. You could throw some candy in here, whatever you choose, but I think it is adorable. This one, I'm using a chalkboard house from Dollar Tree, and I had these ornaments, or I used these ornaments last year, and they were from Dollar Tree as well. I did see some new gingerbread ones at Dollar Tree, but I just did not love the looks of them, so I will definitely be passing this year on those. But I just wanted to do a quick little craft with this house. I just ripped that gingerbread leg right off, and it says, oh snap. I just used my Cricut for that, and I will link all of the regular videos in the description box below for you guys. I know this is kind of a more fast-paced. I'm just trying to bunch up and grab and throw in as much inspiration for gingerbread as I possibly can. And a lot of these are very quick and easy, self-explanatory, all the good things. So I thought this one turned out really cute. I know some people don't love that oh snap, but breaking that gingerbread leg off and throwing that on there, I just think it's adorable. I found these faux books this year at Dollar Tree, and I think they are so cool because you don't really have to make books. You don't have to use books. You have these faux books. I painted them with the color Crimson by Waverly, and I ended up painting that white one with the color Hazelnut that is also by Waverly. Mine was starting to get a little bit thick and not runny, a little bit hard because it's kind of old, so I ended up just throwing in some water there. And then I wanted to print off some Cricut decals. I just found these on Creative Fabrica. I love that website so much. It's also where I got my Tumbler prints from, or my wraps from, is Creative Fabrica. And now I'm just adding these little gingerbreads to the book, and that is it for that one. This one I'm adding a decal from Cricut as well, and then I'm just adding some faux drip using some fabric paint. This one is a favorite of mine. If you guys grabbed these for fall and didn't know what to do with them, or you decorated with them and now it's Christmas and you want to reuse them for Christmas time, here you go. And if you don't want to make those faux whipped cream toppers, then this is another fun idea for you, because I'm still using some faux whipped cream. I'm using that fabric paint, and I'm just putting that along the top. I painted the bottom with that crimson color, adding in some fun ornaments to this that are also from Hobby Lobby this year, and faux sprinkles and a cute little Cricut decal. That is completely optional. You could add any sort of embellishments to this that you wanted to. I just found that this one was adorable, and it says it's gingerbread latte season. And this is so cute. I love decorating tier trays. So this will definitely be going on a tier tray this year. All right, air dry clay, not my favorite, but these ended up being absolutely adorable. So I made some gingerbread men. I painted them with that hazelnut color, and then I just decided to decorate them with some fabric paint. I have some green and red, and of course we have white. And you're gonna see in the end, I also did some little faux Christmas trees that look like those Debbie cakes that you see all year. I mean, they don't look exactly, but I think they're kind of spot on when you're just using air dry clay and fabric paint. But I think these little gingerbread men turned out so cute. I am obsessed with them. I plan on decorating my large hutch in gingerbread decor this year. So if you didn't hear on the last video, I definitely plan on doing that video. I had so many people that want some inspiration or figure out how to decorate. I'm not the best decorator, but I enjoy doing it for sure. So I wanted a larger sign, painted it with the color crimson, and then I grabbed these little gingerbread boy and girl. It came in a 3-pack for $3, so $1 each. I didn't think that was too bad. They were from Dollar General. And I had these little lollipops, and they were from Hobby Lobby. I grabbed them last year, but I feel like every store always has very similar, if not the exact same things every single year. And I just glued those to each of their hands. I thought it was so cute, and I really wanted to use them. I had them last year, never used them, so I figured we need to start using some of these items. I just used this Cricut decal, North Pole Milk and Cookie, Baked Fresh Daily. I always like using gingerbread decals, but I feel like I've used so many already this year that I didn't want to kind of overdo Gingerbread Bakery. I'm totally going to overdo it, but just kind of saving it on this one. And of course, some more fabric paint, grabbing those drips is what I was going to say, but adding the drips, some sprinkles. I just think that this makes signs just so much better. Maybe next year I'll be regretting adding all this, but I don't think so. I think this turned out so cute. And I think this is going to end up being like the larger focal point on my hutch. So I am really excited to get that started. I just need to make more decor because I don't have enough for that. One is from last year. I'm just using one of those cutting boards from Dollar Tree. And of course, I'm going to be using a Cricut decal. I just love using my Cricut and I've been using it so much more lately. I have this like fun little cart that I recently got and my Cricut's always out. So it seems like that I just use it a lot more, that it is available a lot easier. And it's expensive, so you might as well use things if you paid money for them. So here we go with the little wooden gingerbread boys, and I'm also using this like fabric glue. This is when I started using it last year. It's not the best. I think I use like a silver or a metallic white or some of that. I don't know what I used, but that's it. That's for that one. I don't love this one, but I thought that at least it would give inspiration. So if you wanted to do something similar, you definitely could do that. I just really like the white wording on red backgrounds. I think it just kind of makes it pop. It looks better. Anyways, on to this one, Dollar Tree signs. You can always use any sort of Dollar Tree sign. I wanted to make snow globes with these, and then I was like, I don't want to use faux snow. It's messy, and I know I'm going to eventually regret it if I did, and I probably wouldn't have kept the item anyways. So we're just doing a quick little gingerbread DIY with this. Paint the background white and then use a Cricut decal. I have these little wooden rolling pins that are from Amazon. I wrapped one with some scrapbook paper. That's actually like the most fun way to redo rolling pins probably, is either adding a Cricut decal to them if they're larger or adding some quick scrapbook paper. This is what this looks like when it is done. These little gingerbread men, they came in a pack of 8 or 10 from Hobby Lobby, and they're just like little wooden stickers, but I use them for everything. Have any sort of wooden box, paint it if you don't love it, because you're going to be able to add floral or greenery or something around the sides, or there's just so many possibilities you can do with little wooden boxes, so never throw them away. I know I don't. I grabbed this little gingerbread man. He was from Walmart last year, and I just glued him to the side and added some greenery to this, and this is just a really quick and simple DIY. I love these wooden, what should we call them? Should we call them little hot chocolates, or should we call them pumpkin spice lattes, because they are from the fall time. They're the DIY ornaments from Dollar Tree. And I'm just taking one and adding some fabric paint around the top, or it's fabric paint. I think I keep calling it fabric glue. Either way, it's fabric paint for sure. And then I'm just making like a faux little whipped cream topper, adding one of those wooden gingerbread men. And to paint these or to color them, I actually used some furniture like touch-up markers from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have them, but they did last year and like the previous years. But I just found some really cute beads from Amazon and made a cute little garland for this DIY. Next one, I grabbed another one of these cutting boards from Dollar Tree. I grabbed a white one this time and added some scrapbook paper right to the center of this. Now you can do whatever you choose to. I just decided to embellish the top of it just a little bit. I have another one of these tiny little wooden rolling pins, and I'm just painting the edges with that crimson color by Waverly. I grabbed a cute little gingerbread ornament. That's not an ornament. What is that? That's a cookie cutter. Oh man, it looked like an ornament for sure. You could totally use it as an ornament if you wanted to. These little wooden gingerbreads, I am just gluing 4 to the bottom of this, and then just embellishing the top with some whitery, some greenery. It's not greenery. And then a little cookie cutter and that cute little rolling pin. I think this one was one of my favorites from last year for sure. I still think it's actually really cute. Miss wooden shaped gingerbread men, and these are the markers I was talking about that gave that little gingerbread look. So if you don't want to paint, you can definitely grab some markers. I grabbed these little containers from Dollar Tree and little knobs or little wooden pieces from Michael's. And I'm just throwing in some faux snow and then some what is this called? It's like paper tissue. I don't know. It's to put in baskets, little basket fillers. I don't know what you want to call it, but I put everything inside these little jars, tied it with some twine, and these are just a really cute piece for a tier tray. Wooden gingerbread from Dollar Tree. These are every year. They're still there. They're here this year. I'm also using some cork board and tracing around, and these are going to be little faux gingerbread men with cork board or cork sticker. Now, last year I used some colored glue stick, and I know so many people say use colored glue stick. I just don't feel like I have, when I'm looking back on this, I don't feel like I have the good, really close up. I don't know, I feel like a hot glue gun, you're so far away from your project, you just can't make it as perfect as you want. It's like you're trying to use a pencil, but you're using a giant pencil, and it just doesn't work. But anyways, that's why I guess I don't use a hot glue gun. I'd rather just use some fabric paint because it's smaller and I can get better detailing, I suppose. This little tray came from Dollar Tree. Painting it with that crimson color by Waverly, throwing in some more of these little wood gingerbreads, and using that glue gun with that colored paint or white paint or white. It's not even paint. You guys know what I mean. Glue. I say paint, I say glue. I'm wrong every time. Baking Spirits Bright is a really cute decal to use, and then throw it right there. Glue those little gingerbread guys down, and you have a cute little piece. You could add something more to it or not. Just leave it like this. Add it in a tier tray. That's what I did last year, and I think this one is really cute, and it was quick. Rolling pins from Dollar General. I feel like they have these. Maybe they haven't had them in a while. I don't think I've seen them this year, actually. I feel like they used to have them all the time. I just painted it, added some of those little wooden gingerbread men to this. Official cookie tester. This one is absolutely adorable. It was quick. It was simple to put together. And if you have a Cricut, I definitely, look, we must have got the tulip fabric paint later on, because here we go. And look how much better these little guys look. So good. Even though it does take a little bit of time to dry, it's definitely worth it. I think those ones turned out way better than all the other ones that I did last year. Cray, I obviously started to paint it brown or color it brown, or somebody colored it brown, and I'm using a green color. I don't know this green color, but it was one of my favorites. I don't know why I don't have this color anymore, but it was by Waverly Chalk Paint. I used some of those DIY wood ornaments from Dollar Tree, colored them brown with those markers, those little furniture markers, and I'm just dotting it to make them look like fake little gingerbread cookies. I think, I'd say this a lot, but this is probably one of my favorite DIYs I did last year. It's so simple, and sometimes the simple DIYs end up being your favorite. So I made multiple of those using that tulip fabric paint. And then I had some ornaments. I used fresh baked cookies for a quick little decal on the front of this crate. Added some of those really cute gingerbread, what are these, ornaments? That's what they are, to the front of this. Those were from Walmart a couple years ago, so I don't know if they have similar or whatnot, but this one turned out so cute. I just added some of that tissue, crumpled paper in there, and that was it for this one. It's a quick one. Rolling pins from Hobby Lobby. They're only, I think, $1.99 and then 50% off or something. So they were only $1.99, really inexpensive. And I'm just using my Cricut to put gingerbread cookies on this. It was a really quick and simple DIY to do. Honestly, I actually kind of like doing fun compilations. So let me know in the comments if you guys are still here for the gingerbread cookie rolling pins. I know this is a really long video, but sometimes doing voiceovers for these long videos are so fun to do. This next one, it's going to be one of my famous faux book crates. I do these for every season, holiday, month. I use them all the time, or I make them all the time. I just think they're fun and they're so quick to do. I just used my Cricut for this. I had a ornament that I picked up in the Target dollar spot a couple years ago. Baker's twine, you name it, it's there. But I think this one is cute. Gingerbread cookie recipe book. Adorable. This wooden mason jar came from Dollar General. It was $2. I probably paid $2 for it because I probably thought it was cute. Sanded it down, tore it apart. I got this free printable from Pinterest. If I can find it, I will link it. I'm not sure. It's a couple years old for sure. But I just glued it right to that wood piece and added some greenery, berries, and a bow. And that was all I did for that. So easy. I loved this DIY so much I did it twice. So these gingerbread men and that cork sheet, tracing around, cutting it out, putting it on the front. It's kind of cool because it is adhesive, so you don't have to use any sort of glue. I'm also using a fabric paint. I think this is by Arteza. I think I had these to start with, and I think this is all I used them for. And I guess I decided to use the glue stick once again. I don't know, those eyes actually turned out pretty good. I think this one didn't turn out too bad. I think I tried with the glue and I didn't like it, and then I don't know what I did. Using these little pom-poms. These must have been from Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and I'm just gluing 3 right to the center of the gingerbread men. But this is going to be a cute little frame DIY, so I grabbed these from a thrift store or a yard sale, one or the other. I'm just gluing that gingerbread man to the bottom of this frame. And then I'm just going to be adding a ton of greenery and little gingerbread, wooden gingerbread men, and a bow, all sorts of things just to make this frame look so cute. And it really did. It was adorable. This is one of my favorites. Hands down, a favorite from last year. Berries, I had like a ton of yard sale greenery and florals. I think I'm kind of out of those at this point, but I had fun using them while I had them around. And that is it for this. I think this one is adorable. Scrapbook paper is amazing to grab if you are at Hobby Lobby or near one. It's always 50% off. Sometimes it's even more, and it's only $5 for a huge pack of scrapbook paper. I'm using this Dollar Tree house, tearing it apart, adding that scrapbook paper to the back side, taking some glue, gluing the house back together, and then we're just going to be adding these little gingerbread ornaments, 6 mini ornaments, $1.98. Are they still $1.98 at Walmart? I don't know. I feel like everything has gone up in price. I'm not going to complain about that because I think we all are complaining about that. So I won't be the complainer of the day. But just let me know if they're still $1.98. I seen window clings there not too long ago and they were $2 instead of $1. So I definitely passed on those. Even though it'd still be pretty inexpensive to craft with. These houses came from Dollar General. They were $1. Using some more scrapbook paper from that cute little bundle from Hobby Lobby. And I'm serious, you have to go grab it when you can. They're always sold out by the end of the year. They might already be sold out since Christmas comes out so early at Hobby Lobby. But it is so inexpensive for scrapbook paper. I'm just adding that roof back to these, and then I am just going to be embellishing them with some windows. And these are the windows that came from the houses to begin with. Coloring these gingerbread wooden guys, and then we're going to be gluing them on to the houses. The rolling pin DIY with those Dollar General rolling pins. I'm just adding some scrapbook paper over the top. I always like to use my Elmer's glue stick. I think they work amazing, and it kind of beats using hot glue on scrapbook paper. Also going to be adding these little stickers. These were from Dollar Tree. They're just little gingerbread stickers. And then I'm just going to be putting some little embellishments on the center of this. No words this time, just a couple little tiny ornaments, and I think those were from Dollar General as well. Using this little stand from the Target dollar spot and this Oh Snap Chalkature Silkscreen Transfer Silkscreen Stencil, and I'm just going to use my I think this is Candy Apple chalk paste, and I'm just going to be putting this right on, peeling it off, and that is all I did for this DIY. This one was really quick. It took seconds to do. Recently, I decided to upgrade this stand I put together. I am not going to go into details on how I did that. I will link the video in the description box below for you guys, but it is going to be a cute little bakery stand when I am completely finished with this. So I just kind of painted everything, and like I said, I'll link it. Description box below. It was a cute little pumpkin stand, and now it is a bakery treat stand. You'll see in the end after I put everything together. So I'm using these ornaments that were from Walmart. I am also using my Cricut to put together this decal. And of course, I had to have some kind of bakery sign for my little treat stand. So this says fresh baked gingerbread. I had to get some more fresh baked decals into my little gingerbread. I have a thing for them this year. I think they're cute. I want to decorate my entire house with them. They're adorable. And I'm just using I use my Cricut Maker 3 to make larger decals. So this one is just over 11 inches. So you won't be able to use it on like a regular like Explore Air 2 or anything like that. So I just use Smart Vinyl for that. And then now I'm adding that fun drip to the top. And I just did a sign recently with this, and you've seen it in this video. So they look similar, but this one is not going to be standalone at all. I'm going to be putting it together with my little treat stand. Faux sprinkles from Amazon. These ones have little gingerbread houses in them and gingerbread men. They're adorable. And to attach the new sign onto the old stand, I am just using a nail gun. I think this is also a staple gun as well, but I have a different staple gun that I just use, so this is only for nails. And this is what it looks like when it is all done. I have it all decorated. This is from an entire video where I did like fun bakery treats, and all these videos will be in the description box below for you guys. But I think this cute little stand is probably my favorite so far this year. This one, I'm just using a Dollar Tree picture frame, and I'm just kind of tearing this apart. I'm using my tiny little electric screwdriver. This is probably a great purchase. I picked it up for like 11 bucks at Hobby Lobby on clearance, but I would pay full price for it because it is amazing. I use it for everything. I'm painting this sign or this picture frame red, of course, with the color crimson. I decided to go ahead and paint that frame white as well. I just think that red and white look really great together when it comes to gingerbread and Christmas time. I don't hate the black, but it's just really not a favorite of mine. So painted that white, and then I'm putting this back together as it was. I'm just using a Gingerbread Bakery Cricut decal, and I do not sell or make any of my decals, unfortunately. I just get them off of Cricut Design Space. So that is how I do it. I still pay my $10 a month for it. I also pay $9 a month for my Creative Fabrica. So I just pay like 20 bucks a month for all kinds of SVGs. So that is just kind of where I get everything from. Don't make anything. Another little gingerbread ornament. Like I said, this was from Walmart last year, and I just picked up a couple of each of them because you just never know. Some fabric paint. This is a BU, I think is what it's called. This is from Dollar Tree this year, and it works just as great as the Tulip brand. So if you can find it, a little bit does go a long way. So this looks tiny, but I use this for multiple projects. And of course, adding faux sprinkles to this, and that is it for this cute little picture frame that is now a cute little gingerbread sign. And for this one, I used another picture frame from Dollar Tree and this napkin. I grabbed these napkins last year from Dollar General for only $1, and they have some cute ones this year as well, and most of their napkins are only $1. Some are $2, but it's very rare. Added that to the center of the frame and then just glued on a little gingerbread girl that is from Hobby Lobby. Of course, some of that fabric paint and some faux sprinkles. This one I'm using 2 frames from Dollar Tree. This was a last year, maybe even the year before DIY. So it's been a couple years. I just used some signs from Dollar Tree and some window clings. Those were also from Dollar Tree. I'm using Mod Podge to attach them, scrapbook paper to the back side. The scrapbook paper was from Hobby Lobby. And then I just put the signs back together, and the little rolling pin that did come with it, I did end up putting it back to the sign. I thought that was just so cute. I could not get rid of that little homemade sign, and that is what these look like when they are done. Super easy, and they're window clings. You'd never guess. Well, you kind of might guess. Wooden spoons I picked up this year at Family Dollar, and it comes in a 3-pack for only $1, which is an amazing deal. You can grab them at Dollar General too, but they are $1 a piece, although they are a little bit larger than this size. So I just went ahead and painted 2 of the spoons with that crimson color. I painted 2 in the hazelnut color, and then I did paint 2 also in just a white by Waverly. Once the painting was done and they were dry, I always use a hair dryer to dry my items because it makes crafts go a lot quicker. I do have some kitten appearances every now and then in my videos, so if you're new and didn't know that, they don't leave me alone. I'm using that fabric paint once again just to make some fun drips, and of course some faux sprinkles. I have 3 different packs of them, and here is just like a little glimpse of what they look like. So I just use pretty much all of them until they are completely gone. The chocolate ones I may save and make like some fun s'more DIY video with, but for the most part I will use all of them this year. I did make one into a little gingerbread face. I thought this was really cute, and I just used a Cricut decal, obviously from Design Space, and then I'm just pressing it on since it is circular, so it wasn't sticking on the best, but it did end up working just fine. And then now I decided to add some little bows to these, and that just finishes off these cute little wooden spoons. Guys, that's it for the video. I hope you got a lot of inspiration out of this. There's 30 plus DIYs in this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out the link in the description box for Go To Craft for their tumbler press machine. That is it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!